dating in LA. Have y'all got to experience that?
I know I have.
You have?
It's awful. It's
Please
awful.
tell us. We need them.
Everyone's just fake. Everyone just wanna fuck. No one really cares about that real connection. It's just, it's just, I don't know. It's just real weird. Like, you're not gonna meet them at the club, like Drake said. You're not gonna probably meet them where you gonna be. So, hopefully, maybe I'll meet them at the grocery store, at the gym.
Go to the library.
But the club, hell no.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Andromeda. We're back in LA for another episode, and we have 3 amazing guests. I'm allowed them to introduce themselves, but before they do that, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and let's go ahead and get into it. Let's start with you.
Okay. I'm Aisha. I do modeling.
What's your
Instagram is The Real Aisha, so THEE and then REALAICHA.
Facts.
Hey guys, it's Anaya. My Instagram is Anaya Music, ANIIIYA Music. I'm a singer-songwriter. I'm a businesswoman. Okay, I do a lot.
Mind if I borrow your
Yeah, sure. That's all I got.
How y'all doing? I'm Nate. Instagram name Nate the Don, and I want to say shout out to my boy Kev for having me on his podcast. Let's get it.
So we don't got the cards today, but we just want to have a regular convo. And that's all this is going to be, a conversation, and y'all lucky enough to view it. So, Diddy's house. Let's talk about it.
You heard when I said that.
Yeah, Diddy's house. We gotta talk about it.
Okay, well.
I was there too.
Yeah, you were. Okay, so we actually, first of all, we met November 2022.
Like after Thanksgiving.
I came here, I was living in Houston, I came here to record my project. And I went out with my girl. Shout out Foreign.
Yes.
That's my girl. She's from Houston too. She's an artist as well. She does Afrobeat music. So, you know what I'm saying? She just hit me up. And she was like, girl, you know what you're doing? And I was at Soho House. And she picked me up. And y'all were already at Diddy's house. I'm not gonna lie, I was at Soho House. I had a drink or 4.
Same. I remember bits and pieces of Diddy's house.
Yeah, so I was like, well, I'm not gonna lie. No, I had a drink or 3, but I was still there. But I got in the car with her, and she was with this other girl, and they were just like, all right, well, cool, we're going to Diddy's house.
I didn't believe it.
I was sitting in the back
I was
seat
like, nah,
what?
we're not really going to Diddy's house. I didn't believe it.
But the girl couldn't drive, bro, to save her life. So I was like, I got in the car. I was like, damn. I called my A&R at the time. I was like, bro, I done got in the car with this girl. I don't even know who she is. I don't know if I'll make it. But anyway, fast forward, we made it safely.
Facts.
And it was really cool. Like at first he wasn't there, but you know, his son was there. It was for his song that went #1.
And it was his birthday. So.
Yeah, so it was a vibe. But the coolest part was that it was really only like probably 40 people there.
Yeah, it was very intimate actually.
Wow.
Yeah. And it was like, you know, De Leon, unlimited. They had pre-rolls. Should we even be talking about that?
You can.
You're gonna be like, you can't come to no more parties.
All I know is that when you came in, you had to take your shoes off.
We just
so they had like a whole
But you did
room.
have to take shoes off, yeah.
You had a whole room of shoes, and I said, you gotta take my Balenciaga somewhere, because all I see right now is just some Jordans and some Dunks.
Yeah.
I got the Balenci, so they put it in the cupboard for me.
Yeah.
So I was like, all right, y'all better make sure no one steal them.
But
so
you know, nobody's there stealing because, you know. But I remember me and my friend had our shoes on because I was like, I'm not taking my shoes off, like they go with the fit.
I know, I was
But then
sketch,
we walked upstairs and I was tall as fuck. So I was like, yeah, let me just go upstairs. And
they had
take these
carpet,
off.
so I had to make sure I didn't.
How was the actual event though?
It was really cool.
Yeah,
It was chill, yeah.
No, it was like, it was really cool. Like the coolest part was that everybody that was there was like, I don't know, it just all made sense. And it was just only, like I said, probably 40 people. Like the space was smaller than this.
Yeah.
So it was really intimate. You know, like I said, they had the little pre-rolls, you know, just grab and get it. And then Diddy came.
Out
Okay.
of nowhere.
How was that?
Just walked through. We're like, wait, we
Bro,
thought we
it
was
was
in Miami.
fire.
And he just walked through and he got a cake. And,
And he's honestly really nice. And I remember he walked up to me and asked me what my name was. And I was just like, because I didn't walk up to him.
That was a special moment.
It was because he walked up to me. And he was like, hi, what's your name? Whatever. Gave me a hug, you know, and I was like, bet. Okay, shit. I'm going to see you again.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, but it was cool. Everybody was nice and very down to earth.
Yeah. That's cool as fuck.
Yeah.
Nick, how you feel about that? The experience of that?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I've never like partied with Diddy, but I feel like it's definitely a legend that everybody looks up to. So the fact that you were able to be in the same vicinity as him, enjoy some drinks and vibes, is a movie to me. But that's just lit. But you wouldn't experience that if you wasn't living in Cali and Miami. So I feel like that's something that you realize that in certain places in the world, this is only possible on TV and not in real life. But y'all really lived a real life experience like it was nothing. Not like it was nothing on a bad way, but like, you feel me?
Yeah, it just happened.
That was like my first official experience because I had just moved like barely like a month and a half.
Damn.
So I was like, oh shit.
It's crazy. The same shit happened to me when I moved here. I got to party with a lot of like, there's like a lot of crazy situations, a lot of celebrity parties and late night shit that in Florida I probably would have put on camera. But the fact that I lived here and it was happening so fast, I wasn't able to put it on camera. Like the first month or two that I lived here, I was with Wiz Khalifa at his like album release party. He invited us back. He gave us bags, roll up, gas for free, and then he invited everybody back to his crib the next day. Like it's just crazy because I feel like certain shit like this is not noticeable that it can actually happen until it happens. I done party with Travis Scott and Bryson Tiller till like 5 a.m. at a mansion, and living in the moment, it was not real to me. This nigga Travis Scott asked me if I had a lighter. I didn't have a lighter. I didn't have a lighter.
Oh, you didn't come through for the
because
moment.
I'm not a smoker, so I didn't. So
Yeah.
I folded, but it was still an experience. Like
Yeah, he still asked you.
he's like, "Hey, you got a flame?" It was real quick. Like you got
He
a
didn't
flame.
have to ask you.
Boom, and kept pushing. I'm like, damn, I didn't have a lighter to give a Travis Scott. Bryson Tiller ran down on the girls that I was with. Like it was just like, I feel like you don't realize also that celebrities are just us with money.
That part.
They're human beings also, but you don't realize that on TV and like watching them. But then I feel like LA gives you the opportunity to really tap in and see them.
Pass these back and forth.
Bet.
No, that's the part I was gonna say too. Like, I be feeling like these people. Obviously, you know, we're all working to be the best we can be. But I'm like, y'all, my colleagues. Shit, we coworkers.
This day backyard, I feel like LA is
Yeah.
the celebrity people's backyard, and they be outside regularly, and you don't realize it until you're actually here, and you're like, damn. Like I see Diddy's sons outside lit hosting shit.
It's like,
consistently.
yeah,
They're just people.
that's
like
that's
us.
the part. They're
We don't need to
people
be idolizing too much.
That's
you
just
know?
crazy.
at all.
Yeah.
I'm not allowed to know nobody.
So I just want to know, why did all y'all move to LA? Like, what was y'all motive of saying that I want to go to LA? And when y'all get here, it's all crazy experiences. Is this like what y'all expected?
You guys want to go first?
Go ahead.
Why did I move to LA? To fully pursue my dreams of acting and modeling. Before I lived here, my agents were sending me jobs in LA, but they were feeling like when I got here in person that I would be able to be more consistent with it and go in person. You feel me? Like I wouldn't have, because all the agencies and shit is here. But it's crazy because I got a whole new set of agencies that I signed to when I moved here. I'm no longer with any agency that I was with beforehand. But also to say, none of those agencies have ever booked me a big job. Like any big job or major shit that I did beforehand was off the strength of me not being a lazy person. I'm DMing every agency, I'm reaching out, I'm sending my headshots. But that made me move to California so I could be able to pursue my dreams, you feel me, full on, 10 toes down. But it's just a movie.
Yeah.
I fuck with it.
So I moved here. I actually lived here the first time back in 2014 to 15, and I was young, and it was like kind of a situation like with the Diddy. It's just like crazy things were just happening left and right, and I always loved LA, and just like I used to, you know, because I'm a singer, like so I used to watch interviews and stuff like that's what I did like as a kid. Remember like what was it, E Hollywood Story or like Behind the Music and all that stuff. I've just always loved entertainment, so I was just like I have to be here. And then I came here when I was 16, and I was like I will be here, like nothing will stop me. So you know, I got a little opportunity to move here again, and I just feel like it is definitely a lot of opportunity. It's just easy to like finesse and just like move around and just make shit happen. And the opportunities that are here obviously are way more than in Houston. I love my city though. I love y'all, but I had to go. I had to go. It's your turn.
My turn. Okay, damn. Okay. So I've only been in LA for like 7 months. I moved here just because I kind of wanted to just start over. I always wanted to move to LA though, because I always did want to do modeling and acting, but I'm from like outside of Baltimore, but and like from the farm area. Like my elementary school was on a farm. Aww. There was not that many opportunities. Everything was real country.
I love farms.
So I'm just kind of here trying to start over, pretty much trying to do more modeling. I'd like to get into acting too. I think I could do it. So we're gonna see. Maybe you'll see more of me, so we'll see.
The crazy part about it is though, with LA, I wanted to live in LA my whole like life damn near, and I really felt like I couldn't do it because of what everybody else was saying. When I made an Instagram, I was tagging LA in my pictures back in 2013, 2014, manifesting / capping that I was living here, but I was never here.
Fake it till you make it.
I was tagging Los Angeles on all my Instagram posts, like, damn, I gotta get to LA, damn, I gotta get to LA. And the fact that God made it an opportunity for me to live here now, it makes it like the experience even more crazy because it's everything that I thought it would be. Like, it's just lit.
And more.
And more.
That's fire. That's a beautiful story.
I'm gonna tear up.
Just shit.
No, that's real though. That's cool. I feel like a lot of people that have anything to say about when you do stuff that's extraordinary, which in reality we all are meant for this shit. Now I ain't gonna lie, we ain't all meant for this. Hold on, because it's like when you play basketball, you know what I'm saying? You got people in the bleachers. You feel me? You got people on the bench. You got people in the game.
And you got people in the game.
And you got people coaching. And I'm just in the game. I'm trying to be starting five at all times. So everybody has a role to play. But if you figure out your role, just play your role the best.
I also feel like asking advice from people that have never ever lived the life or dreams that you want to live is pointless. And I feel like we sometimes ask advice or guidance from our family, our friends, or the people that are around us without even realizing that their mind can't think to fathom that far. Not in a negative way, but just as far as they're not you. Nobody knows your dreams. Nobody lives your thoughts. So sometimes we're asking the wrong people for advice and they could hold us back from our full potential.
Yeah.
That's deep.
Or they're scared. Or they tried and it didn't work. Like that type of shit.
I'm getting a lot of game from y'all right now. It's crazy.
We got the gems.
All y'all going crazy. I'm gonna be next to move out here though.
You're gonna love it. I'm excited for you.
Y'all inspire me. Let's move on from that though. Let's talk about dating in LA. Have y'all got to experience that?
What you passed the mic?
Damn,
She
okay,
said-
all right.
You said no. You said no.
I know I have.
You have?
It's
How's it for you?
awful. It's
Please
awful.
tell us.
But I mean, I've just got out of like a 7-year relationship, so getting back in the dating game has just been crazy.
Wait, why did y'all break up?
7 years.
Because LA?
No. This was in New York.
Okay.
Just bad communication. Just very narcissistic. Just not. And then after 7 years, you're like, all right, you gonna put a ring on it or what? So
That's how you felt?
kind of.
7 years? Nigga, what we waiting on?
I got you.
Damn, that's deep.
He can edit that out.
Okay. So you don't like the dating life here so far?
Not really. Everybody just, I don't know.
What? How are they?
Everyone's-
Like, can we
everyone's-
get some details?
Please.
We need them.
Everyone's just fake. Everyone just want to fuck. No one really cares about that real connection.
I heard
It's
that
just,
before.
yeah, it's just, I don't know. It's just real weird. Like, you're not going to meet them at the club, like Drake said. You're not going to probably meet them where you going to be. So,
Facts.
hopefully, maybe I'll meet them at the grocery store, at the gym.
Go to the
But
library.
the club, hell no.
Okay. What about you?
I haven't like dated out here, so I don't really. I have no idea. And I just feel like, see, it's like kind of tough though, because like when you do music, like when you know are in the industry and stuff, it's hard because like the people that you work with, that you would want to work with, or that want to work with you or whatever, like I won't say all of them, but a lot of them try to talk to you.
Damn.
And then so it's like that space where you have to politely be like, no. You know what I'm saying? And then a lot of guys, like, they don't really take that well. So you got to figure out how to say it to where they're not, you know, because then if you say no, then they're like, well, bet. Like, I'm not trying to, you know? Or they just want to date you and be with you. Like, they just want me to be their girl. And I'm like, no. I'm not trying to be a girl. I'm trying to make a hit record. Like, damn.
Them nigga.
So I don't know. It's kind of tough. I feel like I'm just, I don't know. I don't even know. I don't know. I'm gonna pass you the mic. I don't know. It's too much for me. It's my headache.
Dating in LA for a male, I feel like is very, very crazy in the sense of
Y'all got a lot of options.
it's
Yeah, I got
Every girl want to get chose for real. These girls be out here trying to get chose.
options.
I don't want to say it's like we have a lot of options. I want to say we have a lot of opportunities to pursue.
That's another word for options.
We have a lot of opportunities to pursue something that could possibly just be a fling. So we're wasting our time the whole time. If that makes sense, like just because you have a lot of options doesn't mean it's a good thing. Like if I take you out on a date, I'm paying for everything. I'm catering to you and whatever happens that night. You feel me? And I'm investing my time, my energy into you. So just because I have 100 options, I could take 3-4 girls out the same week, and what am I getting out of that? Nothing really. Just because the option there don't mean that it's a positive outcome. I feel like, and I feel like Florida also has way more genuine vibrations and energy. I'm big on like just like your spirit, your vibrations, or how you move when you're around me. And I feel like after a while, like you can only hide it for so long. A fool can only play a fool.
Yeah.
You feel me? So like you feel people's energy or their motive after a while. So I feel like sometimes females date just because it's a free meal and it's a good time.
Money. That's all they care about. Money,
Or they
money,
want to
money.
use your bread. Like,
Yeah, or they're hungry and
Or
they
they
literally
hungry.
have no food in
like,
the
oh
fridge.
shit, this nigga just hit me up.
They have
Wait,
no
hold on. Wait a minute.
food in the refrigerator.
This nigga just hit me up.
We gotta talk about this real quick.
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
That's true. I got food in my refrigerator though.
So females finesse for a meal.
Yeah, and I cook.
Y'all finesse for a meal.
Don't say y'all. Look, I don't. Because
No,
I can
I
cook.
don't either. I don't either.
I can go whip me up something at the house real quick. So now if you can't cook or if you don't have nothing in the refrigerator, I'm not gonna fault you
Facts.
for, you know, you gotta go out on a date, get you a little meal.
Facts.
You know? Who am I to judge? I don't know. It's just me.
Facts.
But I also can't, like me personally, I couldn't go sit on a date with someone to eat some food for free. And I literally don't like you. There's no interest in you. You're just like not attractive or you're not a good person. But I'm here like for a meal. Like for some chicken and pasta.
A lot of girls do that though.
Like what? I mean, this is the world we live in.
It's a common thing.
But a lot of guys do that. A lot of guys have ample money and they'll spend it just to, you know, get with a girl.
He's still spending his bread, though.
Okay, but you got to think about a lot of these dudes out here have bread. So them spending $200 on a meal, that's not a lot for them. So I'm not saying either one is good. But I'm just saying like a girl that would go take the free meal is the same as the guy that's gonna go buy the free meal to get what he wants.
It's not the
They're
same.
both on the same level.
No, it's nowhere near the same. It's nowhere near the same. Listen, the guy that could spend $200 worked or grinded his ass off if he wasn't
There's
a trust
some
fund
dudes
baby.
that don't work that, but what I'm trying to say, listen, I'm not talking about a really good guy that's a good man and he worked an honest job and this $200 is
scammer.
like, yeah, there's men out here that are scammers that really be, you know what I'm saying? Like they really got money for however they got it. So this $200 to them, these people, because you got to think, a lot of these types of girls, they're looking for dudes that are in the club popping bottles every night.
But even though they're scammers, do you think they work hard for their money?
I don't scam, so I don't know how hard it is to scam.
It's pretty hard. If it was easy, everybody would do it.
Do you know? I think it's not easy, it's risky. There's a difference.
That's what makes it hard. It's risky as fuck. You get caught, you're over with. That's real though.
Speaking of Florida, there's a lot of scammers in Florida. How you feel about the Florida scam population?
I honestly don't feel any way about it because I feel like it's for the higher ups to worry about. Like they're not taking my bread. I don't know what they're doing. I've been scammed before by a bank system that is supposed to be fully covered. You feel me?
Wells Fargo, huh?
Nah, it was I'm not even gonna speak on the bank, but I've been scammed with my bank card. I went to a gas station, put it in my shit, and then the next minute it's fraudulent shit. Shit happens. Fuck it.
The government.
I was a part of the Wells Fargo scam.
What was that?
Y'all didn't hear about the Wells Fargo scam?
I did. I actually did.
Y'all didn't hear about the Wells Fargo?
I did. I
Okay, I was
did.
gonna say
I
that
did.
was
That's why I was like, I'm not
national
fucking
news.
with
Let me know. What is it? What is it?
Wells Fargo, it was like I guess people that worked at Wells Fargo, and they were signing people up for like credit cards and just all this type of stuff, and then running up their credit cards. And I remember when I moved out here the first time, I got a Wells Fargo bank account, and the guy kind of like talked me into getting so I got a bank account, but I didn't know this man signed me up for a credit card. I had never had a credit card. I was like just turned 20 years old. And he signed me up for a credit card, and I guess like I signed it and I didn't know. And then like I had a charge of maybe like $500 as a credit, and it went on my credit, and I'm like, bro, like I never signed up for no damn credit card. Long story short though, you know what I'm saying, Wells Fargo did send me a couple checks. I still get a few little checks every now and then. You know? And it was like a national thing. It was like millions of people that got scammed out of money. Like it was crazy.
Facts.
But they paid me back. So.
How much?
Well, I don't know. But I know they sent me a check for, I think the first one was like $400. And then I'll randomly get like a little $40, $50 check every now and then. Or just like another, I think like a $200 check. It was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fuck with them. After I heard about that, I was like, hell no.
Yeah, they're sketchy.
I'm not going to do that.
I was out there scamming boys.
So how did y'all two meet?
At Diddy's house.
No, we met at the club. Like a day before.
Hey, which club?
Wow, guys. We met at that club. What's that club called? What was it called? Hyde or something like that?
Oh, you're right. Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we met at the club. So I was with one of my friends that I know from Houston.
Yeah.
And she, like I said, she's an artist out here, so she does music and stuff. She goes back and forth. And we met like probably 10 years ago, but we just stayed in touch. And then I called her because I was out here. And that's really it. So I just pulled up to the club. And then she was there. And like the vibes were cool and the energy was good. We just stayed in touch.
And we're both earth signs, so you know, Capricorn, Taurus.
So do y'all feel like it's easy to make connections and friends in LA?
There's a lot of fake friends.
Fake
a lot of fake.
See, but I really don't get that yet. I don't know. But I feel, okay, like I'll say this because I'm from Houston, right? I feel like the girls in LA are way better. And I hate to say, y'all can get mad, I don't care. The girls in Houston are way different. Like they're like I would use the word pretentious. Like they're just like materialistic as fuck. Everything is like what bag you got, what nigga, you know what I'm saying,
I feel
got.
that's how LA is.
It's just, but LA's kind of not, because people know in LA you could pop off next week. They're not about to be dumb enough to meet you and try to be funny because you could pop off next
But
week.
they care about like who you in the section with, who can get you in the section, who can get you at Diddy's house,
Who gets you at Diddy's house?
what's your Instagram following, what's it looking like? It's
Facts.
just, you
But
know.
everybody care what your Instagram following is. That's like,
That's
you gotta have a popping Instagram.
Why is that though?
I think we talked about this the other day.
I don't talk about it again.
I don't know, honestly.
I feel like, you know how you go to apply for a job and every single job asks you what's your resume before you go to the fucking job?
Facts.
Your life's resume is Instagram.
Mm.
So if I want to know who the fuck you are, I'm like, let me see what you posted 10 years ago. Let me see your highlights. Let me see what people tagged you in. Let me see who you were or who you are before you try to facade and tell me who you really are.
You looked at the tagged bar?
I look at
The tag
everything.
tab?
I look at
Damn.
everything.
You're like FBI on
I'm a
Instagram.
I'm an over observer, so
Did you look at my tag?
you ask too much questions. You're not talking about that. I'm just saying what I.
I didn't, because I don't look at
If
people's
I'm
tags.
Me
trying to-
either. Damn, I'm gonna have to like untag myself or some shit.
But I don't look at
If
the
I'm
tag
trying to
tab.
invest, if I can't find anything on your page, why would I not click on the tag so I could see what the fuck somebody tagged you in that you didn't want me to see?
Oh damn.
I'm gonna
remove all
scroll to the
those.
bottom. I'm like, oh shit,
We were
this is
moving
what you didn't
tonight.
want me to see.
I'm saying, what's I gotta hide though?
It ain't even about, I just feel like, I don't know. Instagram matters. You can't be out here in these streets and you're posting pictures of food that you made on a paper plate and you expect me to follow you? You have 5 posts and you be telling me outside of the club, follow me, girl, follow me. And I look on your Instagram and you got 4 pictures on there. What am I following you for? What am I following
From
you for?
2021.
Damn. That's a good point though.
Your picture's blurry,
It's just blurry.
low quality. You still posting in the square, you know, the little square.
That shit IG guru.
And not even, I'm just trying to figure out what I'm following you for.
I respect that though. So if you, this is interesting because like social media could simply just be a way to connect, and other times it's like real deal. This is business. This is life. This is like a equivalent exchange of value when you decide to follow somebody back or not.